Welcome to Little Sedona podcast. This is Deborah, and today we have our wonderful and great, and we are very honored to have Stephanie Clerk. She is our master healer. Thank you, Stephanie.
Thank you for having me.
Stephanie, Stephanie is a healer master that have a really beautiful story. How she started. I had the opportunity to meet Stephanie and also Sarah. Sarah, fortunately, she's not here right now. But Stephanie, let us know a little bit more about how you become a healer master, how you become in this journey.
Yes. Thank you. So the journey to becoming a healer, honestly, myself and my wife, who isn't with me at the moment, she's here, she's not here, and we met 23 years ago in Ohio. And when we actually met, the timing was pretty crazy because it was during 9/11 happening on the TV, and I'm having my first phone call talking to what I did not know would be my wife of 23 years now. And both of us at that time were extremely unhealthy. We had a lot of like diabetes in our family, high blood pressure, stress, tension, pressure, friction, those four things. And we decided life doesn't have to be like this. We would like to take a healthier journey. So we decided we actually went on a weight loss cruise and said, okay, this woman says she'll take 3 pounds off, during this cruise at least. We went on this and we learned all about health and wellness, how to make healthier choices and exercise, etc. We lose the weight, we kept losing the weight, and we each lost 100 pounds. We did not realize that being unhealthy and becoming healthy would really change your mindset and your drive for something bigger. So we said, we don't want to live in Ohio anymore. The dream is to live in Los Angeles. So we decided at that time, we started a vision board. I love vision boarding, just to put photos and, Post-its, affirmations, anything you think you cannot do. You put on the vision board and you have it in a space where you can see it and you can achieve it. We went, put on the board, in 6 months we're moving to Los Angeles. Doesn't matter what it takes, we'll do it. My wife's mom in 2015 passed of cancer. Something we did not see coming. She had a rare form of brain cancer. And so she also said to us, if I had any dream, I would love for the two of you to take your love for jewelry and crystals and put it together. We both grew up, not a lot, very blue-collar family. Sarah was Youngstown, Ohio. They also call it Little Chicago. And I was Canton, Ohio. We met online, one of the very, very first dating site during 9/11. And then when we decided to move to California, we drove 3,000 miles. Anything that wouldn't fit, we donated to family members, to battered women's shelters. Her mother was also a big proponent of those. And all of the bracelets that we carry now, any purchase that you make with a bracelet, $5 goes to all different charities. That is something we wanted to do. When we moved to California, we had on our vision board, take a yoga class, because we never even took one. 12 years ago, I took a yoga class. I did not realize in a year that I would become a certified yoga instructor. And all just landing in LA with the drive and wanting to do more helped us discover our healing talents.
Right.
At first I said, I lost weight. I want to help everybody lose weight. Yes.
You feel that potential in you.
Yeah,
And you feel it's
I
coming
know
up.
what it feels
Yes.
like. I know what it feels like to come from not a lot and now walk into feeling so aligned with your purpose. And it does change, your mindset, getting healthier, and then, we come here and we started exploring healing modalities. So we took a 9-month crystal healing intensive, became Kundalini yoga teachers at Yoga West, and took people through training for many, many years. And COVID comes, the studio closes, but you just keep going. How much
Right.
time did we hear pivot?
Yes.
Just keep pivot. Yes, and we now have moved into feeling very aligned with our purpose. Master crystal healers, master Reiki healers of 10 years, and yoga teachers, and we just keep exploring and learning. We feel, myself and my wife, that this is our purpose, is to teach people. We everyone has a healer in them.
Everybody
They do.
got it. And did you find out and then you start listening and manifesting, right? Like
Yes.
you guys did.
Yes.
From Ohio. Then you moved to California and you start that journey and then going to yoga classes.
Yes.
And then you become one a healer master. Some people are healers. However, you guys consider healer master because you even can teach the healers,
Yes.
right?
Yes, we're master healers and masters of crystals. We study crystals like crazy. We just soak up all the information, and we love to teach it and share it with others. We feel it's our purpose. I'm sure almost anyone would probably not argue today that life has gotten tougher. I do feel that. And at the same time, we just keep smiling and pivoting because I feel I'm in alignment with my purpose. I'm here to be of service and help people find the healer with them, the teacher, and just to teach people how to heal themselves so that we can heal through this.
You hear through the yoga, you hear through different modalities that you guys learn.
Yes.
But also the crystal. You have a business, a crystal business.
Yes.
And when we talk about it, you mentioned the story. I would like you to share a little bit more about how you guys go into the crystal business.
Sure.
With Sarah.
Yes. So for the crystal business, when her mom had passed, it was always a joke because she would say, well, when I go, there's nothing for you, Midwest Ohio mentality. And then she passed, and her dad called and said, Mom does had left some money, and everybody will get a couple $1,000s. And we took ours and we said, Sally asked us to put her dying wish literally was to put crystals and healing together, jewelry, anything we could do with crystals. And it is important for me to say that, she was, some of our families in the Midwest will have a different mentality, but Sally, Sarah's mom, experienced the healing from our crystals when she had cancer, and it made her so passionate just those 9 months that she said, please. So we feel that even out of tragedy, it's like she was giving us the gift to heal onward, and she was always a pay it forward person. So we come into that, we buy 2 computers, take a 9-month crystal healing, and then we just study. And now 12 years later, we have Lighthouse Crystals and Cosmic Creations is our business. we continue to create, and so we everything you see on our table, aside from the crystals, we don't carve ourselves, but we hand select. We have a small selection of very unique crystals that we pick up along our travels and our jewelry.
And you also modify those crystals. Could you please, do you have some of them so you can show us?
Yes, I do. We have a crazy process because we believe in the energy being very clean. So we clear all crystals and jewelry before any show on satin spar selenite. Has the extra piezoelectric charge. We clear everything so that when we come to the show, people can interact with the crystals, and we continue to re-clear, and it doesn't affect anyone. We all, you have to feel it to heal it.
Yes.
So these,
So beautiful.
Yes, thank you. These are one of my more recent ventures, and I started working with resin because now I wanted to get into if me as a healer want to put things together to help, how can I do that? And so I have molds, and I do our resin work, and I do intention pyramids, intention Merkabas.
Let me ask you, Stephanie, why the crystals and also the work that you do have different shapes? For example, there are crystals that are circles, there are crystals that look like a heart,
Yep.
and also like the towels, right? Ovals. Tell us a little bit more, why the different shapes? How people can use it? You took so many months of classes, and you're very knowledgeable about the whole thing about crystals and how they create. So let us know a little bit more, educate us a little bit more every time we decide to go and choose a crystal, how we can do it.
Yeah. Okay. So yes, crystals and shapes. So for example, these two that I have here are a pyramid and a Merkaba. And what a Merkaba actually is two pyramids put together. So also called a tetrahedron. And so when you have these shapes, each one is a piece of sacred geometry. It's all the pieces that make up everything on the planet. There are even, which I also make, a sacred geometry set that has all of the shapes that make up, like matter, whether it's your eye, whether it's the patio, all of these shapes make up that, make up the matter in everything, and they vibrate in everything that is in us, around us. A pyramid will completely envelop you. If you have a pyramid, it is good to place it where you spend a lot of time. A lot of people will put it on their desk if they work at home these days. I even at times will put something under my bed because it will help take energy out as well. So a pyramid envelops you. If you have something like a Merkaba, I made this one, I make things with intention. So this, for example, is pink opal, emerald, and strawberry quartz. Because the intention with this one specifically is for those that want to find love, but they're having a hard time because they have a broken heart. So they want to heal their broken heart and find the right love. I met a woman today who said that she thinks she finally may have met her king, and she didn't want to date anyone at all. She was done. And so this, for example, if someone hurt you or broke your heart, you can heal those feelings and move forward. However, any Merkaba, the two pyramids together, when you hold it and meditate with it, it can allow you to change dimensions. So you can move through your meditation to third dimension, fourth dimension, while holding a Merkaba. That can happen. If it's a sphere, which I don't have, but with me on the table, yes, but a
Yes.
sphere is infinite. It never stops. It's round. So put a sphere in your home, that shoots out to everything, all different angle, like insurance, full coverage. Yes. So that's another example of a shape. They all do different things. If you buy a sacred geometry set and you have all the pieces, it's said that if you meditate with it, the universe will reveal secrets to you. So those are also very powerful.
Oh, you know, and it's good that every time when somebody comes to your place, to the crystal light, and try to pick up a crystal, and they feel attraction for one of the particular color, but they don't understand why. And then when you go with them, you also can tell them, you know, like, this is something like, it resonates with them.
Yeah.
Sometimes when they go and you have all these various products that you guys produce, also the necklace, right?
Yes.
With copper.
Yes. So this, okay, so yes, we make necklaces, rings, bracelets, earrings. This one is actually purpurite. So that's our higher chakras and our angels and crown chakra. It's, to me, it's the most interesting thing is one of the biggest questions, like, how do I pick my crystal? How do I know what I need right now? And then I walked up to the table and I said, well, I should put something on. I'm speaking. And I bet if I was to look, we have a card with everything. We put our knowledge and any new knowledge we learn, we constantly update and put as the properties. So this one I knew when selecting today that I was going to sit down and talk with Deborah, and I wanted to call in my angels and bring my highest self. No ego. You drop all of that. You bring your pure highest self and be of service. And so I put this one on. You might say, well, how come I'm drawn to the color orange all the time, but my friend picks up orange crystals, they do nothing for her? Well, that's because what she might need right now is a different type of healing. So maybe you're drawn to orange because you really want to dig into your creativity. And maybe your friend is like, no, I like labradorite. I get to be very etheric in my highest self and it's magical, and she's drawn to those things. It's also important to know that it changes. You could be drawn to a certain crystal, and then once it's done its work, you're like, I used to love everything orange, but now it's all green. All I want is something green. I'll also say check in with your physical ailments. Is there something physically going on with you? And you're drawn to a crystal. They have physical properties too.
Stephanie, do you mind if I ask some questions to the audience?
Absolutely. I love questions.
Would you like to have do you guys have a question for Stephanie today?
Certain crystals are good for certain physical ailments that you want to concentrate on?
Yes. So each crystal has, I would say any crystal out there has some sort to help us with physical ailments too. And sometimes we get so spiritual, we'll look over it. Like say malachite helps arthritis. Red jasper is one of the best if you're recovering from an illness or you're recovering even from a physical energy. There are a lot of physical attributes that are explored with crystals too, besides just our mental, emotional well-being.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Anybody else?
I don't bite, I promise.
Well, Stephanie, it's been really good, interesting, knowing a lot more about the crystal, the shapes, and the colors, how to pick up. It's really good because some people don't have an idea. Thank you.
Yeah.
And because I see Stephanie and Sarah in most of the expos that they're coming with us, and I see people are coming to them, and they have this passion, and they have this beautiful way to guide the audience how they can pick up a crystal for them.
you.